What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joshua, and last night was a really great game for the Lakers, and I really wanted to get into it and talk about the game. Last night, the Lakers had a really good win against the Utah Jazz, where LeBron James and Anthony Davis looked really well, especially LeBron, considering the game they had against the Clippers. Um, I feel like that people can finally calm down, take a breath of fresh air, and really, enjoy this W. Because of the simple fact that a lot of people overreacted over the Clippers game. Oh, LeBron's washed. LeBron ain't LeBron anymore. Anthony Davis not good. Our bench players can't score. Da 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 da. And I feel like people just, I feel like after this game, it really showed us that we're still a really good team. We played a really good team, and we made them look like a really bad team. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and act like they played their best game, but at the same time, they're one of the top teams in the Western Conference, and we basically dominate them and control the game for most of the game. So I feel like we should be very proud of ourselves as a team, and the fans should, us as fans should be proud of our team for what they did last night. So this, what I want to hop into is about first things first, the LeBron James performance. I feel like LeBron James played very well last night. I mean, I'm not about to sit here and act like he played Kawhi Leonard because he played Royce O'Neal because of the simple fact that he didn't play no top defender. He didn't play like Kawhi Leonard, but at the same time, he played a regular, everyday defender. I expect LeBron to play like this against everybody, even a guy like Kawhi Leonard, because of the simple fact that what I saw last night from LeBron that I didn't see against him, he wasn't as passive. He was more feeling his shot. He was more getting off fadeaways. He was attacking to the rim. You just saw it. And a lot of people are gonna ask why he didn't do this against the Clippers, and it's not because Kawhi Leonard was off the court, because that's just not true. The main reason of it is simply because of the fact that he was trying to get his teammates involved. The first game of the season. Obviously, he saw in the film room that didn't work for the team, and that he didn't want to go. He didn't want to start this season 0-2. So he probably started off the game saying, "Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing I did last game, but I'm gonna be a little bit more involved because we need a W." Things happen. If you think that LeBron James thought, "Oh, I'm going against Royce O'Neal tonight, and I'm not going up against Kawhi Leonard," then you really don't know who LeBron James is, because I've seen LeBron attack Kawhi at a lot of times in his career, even in the finals and in many regular season games they had before against each other. But moving on, the LeBron James Anthony Davis pick and roll is what I saw last night and what needs to be abused in this offense. You cannot really stop that pick and roll at all. You saw it last night where LeBron would pick and roll, Anthony Davis would get a free drive to the rim because Gobert would have to commit to LeBron and help Royce O'Neal with LeBron on the drive, because they know if Royce has to go at LeBron 1v1, that's an easy lay or a foul. And Gobert Gobert couldn't guard AD and LeBron at the same time, so that set LeBron up for a lot to AD, or even a bounce pass to AD, or even a regular pass to AD for AD to get a simple dunk. So with that being said, I really like what I saw in the pick and roll game, and I feel like they should abuse that more, because Anthony Davis was struggling a little bit last night. Even though he still had 17 points at halftime, I believe he was still struggling, missing the jump shots and stuff. But once that pick and roll game kind of opened up, you saw him get some of the easier points that he's used to getting, and I feel like we need to do that pick and roll more with Anthony Davis, because that's what he excels in. I like what I saw on the defensive side. I feel like it was a really, really, really great defensive game. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, this was a bad game from Utah and all that," but Utah is a contender in many people's eyes. And despite the fact that they didn't have a great game last night, let's not act like the Lakers ain't the biggest reason why they didn't have a great game last night. They clamped them, point blank. Period. Danny Green, Avery Bradley, you saw it, especially in the second half. They were just clamping them up, getting steal after steal, blocks, just like helping on defense, making it tough for the Utah to score, and using their length that they have. So I feel like that was a great game. Danny Green, Avery Bradley get a round of applause, because they had really great defensive games and really showed us what that backcourt can do. So basically, I feel like it was an all-around great game for the Lakers. I feel like it was a bad game for the Jazz, but I'm not about to give them an excuse, because they're a title contender and we beat them. And if you're a fan, you should be happy about it, because it's the simple fact that your team beat a really good team, and it's showing that the Lakers are not sorry, they're not bad. We just had a bad game, and we didn't have a lot of chemistry in that game. We played a team with a really good chemistry, and it is what it is. But let's not act like we're sorry. We're a really good team. We proved that last night. LeBron definitely proved it last night. He gave you 32. He did what LeBron James does, and he's gonna continue to do what he does. You're gonna watch the game against Charlotte. They're gonna probably blow them out the water. LeBron and AD gonna have another good game, and we're probably gonna go on a real good streak now, because we're not playing a lot of hard teams. Because of the simple fact that we're a really good team, and the only concern I got from that game is just the bench scoring needs to be a little bit more effective. You got guys like KCP. I don't know why. I don't know what KCP is doing. He's good on the defensive end of the ball, but that's all. That cannot be what you can only do on a championship team. You have to be able to score, and he was missing wide open shots on pick and rolls. Same thing with Quinn Cook. When you get a pick and roll from Anthony Davis, so much attention is brought to Anthony Davis that you might get an open shot off it. And I saw it last night. KCP and Quinn Cook getting open shots and they're not making it. And then you got a guy like Troy Daniels, who we thought was gonna be a end of the bench guy, show up last night and shoot 4 for 5, and I think he had 14 points. A guy that's proven that, hey, I can probably take a Caruso's minutes. I can probably take Quinn's minutes because I can hoop, and they're not hooping right now. And I feel like just with that, having that in mind, like you have to be able to understand that players are gonna show up. Some players aren't, and it is what it is. But if you want to play on this team and you want to be a championship team, you're gonna have to abuse that pick and roll because you gotta make those shots. And I don't know what they're gonna do with KCP. I hope he improves, but if he doesn't improve, I'm sure they're gonna either cut him or trade him at the deadline. So he needs to really improve, and I know Quinn Cook's gonna improve. He's a really good point guard. I wouldn't jump the gun on a trade or bench Quinn Cook or something like that because it's only been 2 games. You still gotta get familiar with your new team and your system, and he's a really good point guard. So I feel like that's good for the team. You're gonna get Rondo back against Charlotte, I believe, and you're gonna get Kuz back somewhere next week, I hope. So it's overall, it was a good night for the Lakers last night. It showed that we're still a good team. It showed that we are one of the best teams in the league, and we got 2 of the best players in the league. And it showed that we're a really good defensive team, and we're not trash defensively. So I appreciate it. I liked it, and I hope everybody else liked it too. That's all I had to say about it, and that's it. Peace.